Hey, what's up guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with the best Lava Hound deck in Clash Royale right now. I haven't really been able to play Lava Hound Balloon with very much success, but this Lava Hound Miner deck is really killing it for me. If your huge Lava Hound pushes with your Inferno Dragon, Baby Dragons are not getting reliable enough damage, you can always get a ton of damage with the Miner Poison to finish off the game. If your opponent decides to bridge spam this deck, you guys have Barbarians and Goblin Cage to shut anything down. The Inferno Dragon is one of the best answers to any tank deck. It melts them so incredibly quickly. And if you play against Balloon decks or any air decks, well, you have Poison, you have Snowball, you have Baby Dragon, and you have Inferno Dragon. So many people in the meta are still running Graveyard plus Ice Wizard Tornado, and Poison is an automatic win against that. This is currently one of the best Miner Poison decks in the game right now, and I highly encourage you guys to pick it up because it has very few, if any, bad matchups. If you guys aren't already supporting me in the shop, my creator code is SirTag. I get a percentage of all money spent in the shop at no extra cost to you guys, and I really appreciate it. What an awesome hand. I really like this. I'm gonna go for a Miner just to start off the game and see what's up. I want to be able to get some chip damage and see if he bridge spams me. And it's already looking like an elixir golem player. He's going to give us a spicy emote, and he's going to just be performing the nutcracker for us, the play of dropping the elixir golem right in front. Oh, what? He's not doing it. It's against his religion to drop the elixir golem in front of the Night Witch, apparently. So I want to go for a Lava Hound right into the Executioner. You guys might be wondering, why would you ever drop that into a card that counters you? Well, I want to go in for an Inferno Dragon and hopefully kill that and then get counter push after. So this could still be quite problematic. I'm going to go for a Barbarian so it doesn't jump for joy all over us. And notice how I'm spacing out the Barbarian so it's still able to kill the Mega Knight. And then we go for the Inferno Dragon. So yes, the Barbarians, in theory, do get countered by the Mega Knight. In theory, my Lava Hound should get countered by the Executioner. And the Magic Archer is not something that I really want to see. But if I space out my units correctly and apply aggression at the right points, I think I can win this matchup. Okay, that was really unfortunate. He dropped a Hog Rider when I was talking. But we're still going to be able to defend this. We would be able to defend it with no tower damage at all if we spaced it out correctly, but, you know, we weren't able to afford that luxury because he surprised me. He dropped it at the most wild moment I've ever seen in my life. This guy is insane. Absolute mad lad. So he's just going to go in for a Night Witch. We already know that he's going to have Mega Knight with this and Hog Rider as his win condition. Apparently, Mega Knight and Night Witch isn't enough of win condition for this man, so he's got to have other stuff. He's going to go Exy. I don't have enough Elixir for the Miner. At least I knew that he was going to do it. Maybe we can wait for that to retarget on top. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Sir, have mercy on my soul here. Don't whip out another hard counter to me. That Inferno Dragon shreds it. It's like, you know, I don't have enough things in my deck that beats Lava Hound, so let's just throw one more in there for good measure. That's what I feel like he did, man. We're going to drop our Miner further away, so then the Inferno Dragon doesn't lock onto it for a little bit of time. So I think that's okay if we just go in for a Snowball, knock it back, and then just hard shield with a Goblin Cage on defense, because we know he might Hog Rider, but I don't want to succumb to Barbarians. I just want to do that instead. This is really fine, because we can go in for Baby Dragon. I could have alternatively dropped my Baby Dragon further, because we know that that's going to probably hit both of them. One hit with both. No, it didn't hit both of them. That was interesting. I thought it would. Okay. So how are we going to win this? Real talk. How are we going to win this, guys? Oh, man. Let's just go in for an Inferno Dragon here and probably go in for a Poison and a Miner. I think that we have to go and shred the Mega Knight with our Barbarians, but we need to first cripple the Bats and the Night Witch and then get our Miner on top of the Executioner. The Executioner has not fallen. He is definitely not forgotten either. He's not even gone, man. That is so unfortunate. What are we going to do here? I think that we just have to keep starting the Lava Hound and hoping and praying that we somehow break through, because this is just not going well, man. He's going to go in for Bats, Goblin Gang. Maybe we Giant Snowball this just to go and kill the Hog Rider a little bit quicker. Fortunately, we didn't push any of the Goblins closer to us. I was a little bit apprehensive of doing that because maybe some of the Goblins could get pushed towards us. And I think I need to go in for a Miner and then poison this. That's really the only way that I can ever break through. We need to redirect the Executioner on top of the Miner instead of the Lava Hound pups. And that's exactly what we made happen. So we're in a good spot now. We're definitely in a good spot. The Baby Dragon might get on top of the tower too. Yeah, man, so even in the face of adversity against what seemingly is one of the hardest matchups you could ever face, you can still win, guys. If I can win this, you can win anything. I'm convinced on that. If I literally am able to win this matchup, I don't think there's a single matchup in the game that you can't win. If he's able to go in for Mega Knight here right on top of this, yeah, that's just a bad decision because the Inferno Dragon just melts it, and you have no way of resetting that. We don't even have to drop anything. We can, in fact, go in for a Snowball. Oh, he's going to have Zap. Okay, I actually forgot about that. But it doesn't matter. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. He had a random freeze, too. Imagine he froze my Inferno Dragon, got the Mega Knight on top of my tower, and I lost the game. That would have been pretty hilarious. Okay, he's going to go for a Barbarian Barrel. That means I'm going to go for Baby Dragon. We will be able to kill that Barbarian before it gets any damage on our tower, and that's really good. He is also going to go for Baby Dragon. So he's got Barb Barrel and Baby Dragon. This is making me think that it might be a Royal Giant deck. I've been wrong before, but it's making me think that it's going to be that or Isozord Tornado Graveyard. So it's going to be Isozord Tornado Graveyard after seeing the Bomb Tower. So that's pretty good for me. This is actually a really good matchup because his Baby Dragon's out of cycle. We know he only has Isozord. Therefore, we can probably go in for a Poison on top of the Isozord and the Bomb Tower and go in for an Inferno Dragon here. It's very difficult for him to defend against this. And if he Graveyards, well, we're going to have Barbarians back in cycle, so it's going to be fine. I think we might just straight up win this game. I'm going to wait for the Bomb Tower to expire. Then we're going to go in for a Miner here. We know the Isozord just straight up dies. And then he needs to be able to kill this Inferno Dragon, so he's going to go Tornado everything into it. We want the Miner to be tanking for the pup, so we get even more damage here. And because he uses Tornado, he's not able to Tornado that to the King Tower and activate. So the thing that I'm thinking about right now is I want to be able to defend and get counter push. My best way of doing that is just going in for a Baby Dragon, having his Baby Dragon latch onto ours, and then using our tower as a resource to damage that down. So now the Baby Dragon's going to make him drop a lot of elixir here that he doesn't want to. And he's not going to be able to cycle to something to activate King Tower with that Baby Dragon like you would with like a Goblin Cage. Goblin Cage Brawler is very easy to activate King Tower with. It's not fun when that happens to you, man. So very fortunate that he's going to go opposite lane here, because if he spams with the P.E.K.K.A, you guys already know we can just go in for a Goblin Cage and just wreck him. Also, I can go for an Inferno Dragon here, and I'm fine with that. I think he's probably in a graveyard, so we're just going to wait and see what he wants to do. I'm going to go for the Goblin Cage now. We're going to go for a Poison, and we're going to wait for that P.E.K.K.A to go towards it. Notice that most optimal placement. I didn't mess around. We're not playing any games out here. I mean, we are playing Clash Royale, so I guess we're playing a game, but you guys know what I mean. We're going to go in for Barbarians, just make sure the P.E.K.K.A doesn't get any damage. And then we're going to going in for another Lava Hound on the right-hand side. So if we kill that P.E.K.K.A really quickly, I think we're in a really good spot. It's obvious that he's going to go in for a Graveyard, so we have to get ready for that. So I want to do this, and then potentially just go in for a Goblin Cage here. I think that the Goblin Cage is the move. So Inferno Dragon is maybe going to get pulled to the opposite lane. It's a little bit scary, I'm not going to lie. I can't afford to snowball that because I need to have a tank for that P.E.K.K.A. If the P.E.K.K.A gets through, we lose the game. As you guys saw, I think we made a really nice defense, and then we can just go in for a Lava Hound in front of the double Dragon Domination, and I don't think there's anything you can do to stop this. This is just too much elixir coming out of him. Double Inferno Dragons and a Baby Dragon, all coming at his tower with a Lava Hound supporting it. That is going to be a dead Baby Dragon, and then he has nothing to kill all of this air. It's just too much, man. I'm sorry that the game is effectively over, my good sir. So our deck is really, really good against Bomb Tower decks, if you guys have not figured that out already, especially when we have already a Poison for the graveyard, his win condition. It can't break through if we have Poison and Barbarians. Barbarians and single elixir is what you want to be dropping primarily, because they won't have elixir for the tank of the graveyard and then also to poison the Barbarians. And even if they poison the Barbarians don't die fast enough. The Barbs will just kill the skeletons and you won't take much damage at all, on top of it being a huge overcommitment in single elixir, so you're able to start a Lava Hound with no punishment in sight from your opponent then. Just going to go for a Giant Snowball so that doesn't get any damage on our tower. After we see Barb Barrel, we just negate it with a 2 elixir Snowball. We're just going to be trading evenly there. Completely fine with it. So we see Barb Barrel and we see Isozord. I think this is going to be the standard graveyard this time. I don't think he's going to have that P.E.K.K.A. I think he's just going to have a standard graveyard here. And if he graveyards, you know, it's going to go straight into Barbarian, so we're fine. Yeah, this is totally acceptable. Even if I don't have Poison in cycle, the Barbs are going to be able to shut it down. This is what I was talking about. If we play against Poison, the Poison will kill our Barbarians. That is 100% fact. But the tower is going to be able to do so much damage on top of his supporting things, and then the skeletons get worked on really quickly, and we have a great counter push. So now he's down a lot of elixir. He doesn't have Poison, and the counter push should probably take his entire tower. So if he goes in for Barb Barrel and Kites, that's really, really high IQ play. That was a phenomenal play on his end. I want to go for a Miner so that he's not easily able to activate King Tower, or he's not able to easily kill our Lava Hound pups. So that's going to be really nice. We're going to be able to kill the Baby Dragon. I could have admittedly snowballed for way more damage, and that would have been the best play possible, but this guy's a pretty good player. He made a great Barb Barrel Kite, and he's played this game to the best of his potential, besides the overcommitment with the graveyard. If he hadn't been able to pull that off, if I had dropped my Inferno Dragon maybe further off to the left, we would have just straight up won the game then. So that's something that I could have done differently, making sure that I drop all my air units in the nook and cranny that he can't really punish me for. But when you're playing against graveyard, you have to realize that they can't apply bridge spam to the point that it will be any meaningful aggression. So the only thing that he can really do for chip damage is a graveyard. So what do I have to shut it down? You guys already saw Barbarians in the face of adversity against Poison and Graveyard shuts it down very easily. And Poison. So I have really nice answers to him. In fact, I can even go for Poison on offense to kill the Bomb Tower a little bit quicker and kill the Isozord fully. So then we can go for a Miner in the back. The Baby Dragon will latch onto that. And then if he tornadoes, he's going to have a really miserable time because the Baby Dragon retargets. And then he's not able to go and latch on top of the Lava Hound pups. So this is one of those decks that a lot of people have trouble with because it's got so many air answers with Tornado, Isozord, Baby Dragon. But if you play it correctly, you just win. Just literally win. It's fine, as long as you know how to punish them. And not be afraid to go for poisons on offense when you know that your barbarians are just going to clean house. In fact, we can go in for a goblin cage here because I think he might go for a tornado or something. We'll see if he does it. It's just going to go in for another poison, but our barbarians are going to clean house. The knight's going to get killed, then our tower retargets on top of the skeletons. And of course, guys, this is always going to be a bad time for him when he doesn't have poison in cycle. We can just go for minor chip damage, and that minor slowly but surely will whittle him down, and he has no answer to the Inferno Dragon. If you think about this deck, the only thing that is like able to distract the Inferno Dragon is the Bard Drill, and that's a 2 elixir cost card. Otherwise, the Knight, the Baby Dragon, the Ice Wizard, all those cards die instantaneously to the Inferno Dragon. So that is going to be the most problematic card for him behind a Lava Hound. He just can't stop it. All right, guys, we're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. So this guy's going to go for Skellies. Let's see if he cycles a Hog Rider or something. Oh my gosh, give it to daddy. I'm very happy with this. So we're going to go for Barbarians in the middle to go and cripple the Dark Goblin push. And then we bait out Goblin Barrel, Dark Goblin, Skeletons, Log. You know how much elixir that is? 3 elixir from 2. So that's already 6. Skeletons is another 1. And then he drops a Log. So that's going to be 10 elixir, man. He dropped 10 elixir there. I'm just going to eat all of this and take his tower. I can just miner here, take the princess out, and then go in for a baby dragon. And he's down so much elixir that it's not possible for him to defend this. This is going to be hysterical. He's just going to go in for more elixir, and it's not going to matter because we just poison. We destroy the Tesla, we destroy the Dark Goblin, then he's left with the Baby Dragon, and he's left with entire Lava Hound on top of his tower. I don't know what world he's living in right now, but he thought, man, he thought that he would be able to defend that after throwing his entire bank account at us, and now he's disappointed with himself. I mean, I guess I would be disappointed with myself too, thinking that that was a realistic play to assert dominance on me with that. But man, you're wildin'. So you're going to go for Skeletons. He's actually, like, mechanically a good player. The decisions earlier on were not good, though. So I'm totally okay with losing this tower and just taking the right. I think that's an acceptable maneuver. We'll see what he does, though. He's just giving us opportunities to go in for Barbarians, so our cycle is not bad. So if we had to go for, like, Lava Hound in the back and then didn't have enough elixir for Barbarians there, we would have just eaten that damage and just let it go, right? It doesn't matter to me at that point. But he's dropping cards that make sense for me to defend because that's 5 elixir to destroy 6 and then bait out another 4 elixir on offense from him. So he's doing all these things that are really, really good for me. And we can, in fact, just go for a giant snowball to cripple that and take no damage. I'm going to go in for a baby dragon here. Can totally expect that he's going to Tesla. And I think that we can poison on top of the Tesla and poison on top of the princess. He wasn't expecting that. He thought that we were going to go hit the right-hand side because, you know, it actually has more damage on the right-hand side. So why would we ever go on the left-hand side? So he's like, yo, we have a safe placement here. Psych! We have those plays, dude. We assert dominance. We get those positive elixir trades. We make those OJs proud. OJ, man, we pray to you each day for the positive elixir trades, and you granted them, sir. So we can just go in for a baby dragon right on top of that Dark Goblin, finish it off, go in for that Lava Hound in the back, and I think we just win the game, man. I think if he goes opposite lane, you know, we're fine because the push on the left would just take his tower. He's forced to go on this side, and maybe we can even sauce out Barbarians to cripple the Goblins. Okay, so he's going to take the tower. That's a fact. We can't defend it. We didn't have Snowball in cycle. But he overloaded himself. He spent way too much elixir there. In my opinion, I don't think he could have really spent more elixir than that. That's all he had, man. So I can go for a poison, kill his princess, and also get damage on the tower that we want. That lava pup is going to give us a little bit more damage on the princess, so we even accomplish our goals quicker. And then our way of playing this is just going to go in for a Lava Hound here at the river because he's down so much elixir, so he can't even effectively defend against the Inferno Dragon, so the game's over. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. I know a lot of people are going to struggle against log bait, so I'm very glad that we were able to get one of these games. The main thing to realize is because you don't have a bar barrel in this deck, you're going to have to play a lot more offensive. You're going to have to trade damage on your towers and not be afraid to just go in for one big push and accumulate and get all that damage back in that push. We got a game against Mateus. Let's see what's up, man. What do you have in store for us? You are not dropping anything. Oh, okay, all right, I get it. You are a savage. You're totally dropping cards now. You're going to spam me with Prince Valkyrie. I love it, dude. I love the insanity. I'm like, he's not dropping anything. He's like, Jake, I'll show you. I'll drop my entire bank account at the river. And then he goes in with the Prince and Valkyrie right at the river, spamming me like a savage. Okay, so he's got Executioner. So I was like, yo, do you not have any air defenses here? Well, the reason why we're starting a Lava Hound right into that is because we want to kill that and make sure he doesn't drop something else with it. So yeah, imagine me not going for Lava Hound same lane, going opposite lane. What would have happened is he would have dropped Hog Rider, and I wouldn't have been able to kill that push. But now, since we take a little bit of damage, the opportunity cost is taking a little bit of damage on that Lava Hound. Now we got a full HP tower. That's a really nice trade, in my opinion. I would take that 9 times out of 10. Actually, 10 out of 10. What are we talking about? We're going to go in for a snowball so we're able to eviscerate that Harry Potter, so then it's not able to get any type of counter push potential, and it's also not able to get any damage on our Lava Hound pups. Maybe we can actually 3-crown this guy. I think he's a bit wild. No, he's actually pretty okay. Look at that play. He's going to go and kite the Inferno Dragon to take less damage. He's playing this pretty well. To be honest, with his crazy deck, he's playing this pretty well. But man, does he have a lot of great air answers with the Wizard and also the Executioner. The problem for him is we're able to easily distract them with our Miner, and we're able to kill it in many situations. Wow, he's going to have Balloons. So, Balloon Rage, that's definitely going to take my tower. Very interesting combination. This guy exemplifies what a true ladder spammer would run. So hopefully we can just assert dominance on him for everyone's peace of mind. Whenever you see a ladder bridge spammer, you always want me to win the game, probably. I don't know. Maybe someone's rooting against me. You never know here. Maybe we can go in for a poison here and walk with a W. I think that the Baby Dragon is going to be able to get a lot of damage on this. The Baby Dragon might even be able to clean house on the Executioner. The Executioner axe is going to be super annoying. Oh, we're not 3-crowning you anytime soon, are we, sir? You're not about that life. Let's go for a high Goblin Cage and then go in for Barbarians to protect that so then the balloon doesn't break through. The tower is still going to be focusing down the Prince. We need that Prince to die quickly so then we're able to get some decent counter push here. I think he's just going to be a savage and rage me. Can we just talk about the fact that this guy has 2 win conditions? He's definitely going to take my tower here. I don't think I can defend that. Even if I snowballed, I wouldn't have been able to defend, so there's no point in doing that because that would have been a wasted amount of elixir. So one thing that I've noticed in Clash Royale is I really had a tendency when I was worse at the game to waste elixir. When I get more comfortable with the deck and I know my interactions and know the capability with every deck, then I start to recognize what I can and can't do. You notice your limits. And that was definitely a limit that I didn't need to test anymore. I knew I wasn't capable of defending. So why would I waste elixir when I knew the outcome already? I would have just really had a less than desirable situation there than a situation that was already undesirable. So now he's probably going to get 1 hit here with the Rage. He actually doesn't, but this is also a really, really clutch Miner placement if you guys didn't know. Dropping it right there, this tower is not able to shoot it. So it's very predictable, so don't do it all the time. But if you guys are able to get away with the Miner placement when they have a lot of units that they have to defend on the other side, that Miner placement is way more optimal since the other tower's not shooting it. You're able to get more damage on the King Tower and finish off the game.